Yeah, it's always exciting to make the conference tournament, and we played a good, very good Lake Superior team in the semifinals, and they beat us. But we made progress last year. There's some things that we really have spent this off season trying to address as far as coaches and watching film of what we have to do to be better this year. And certainly, we want to be stronger defensively. But overall, when you look back at how our season went to make it to the semifinals of the conference tournament is an awesome feat, and I was proud of how that progressed for us last year, especially with Tommy getting injured, losing a very valuable player. I do think that at points last year we got a little bit too one-dimensional with Kyle as far as offense goes. We have to work on a little bit better balance this year, moving forward. And we all know that Kyle can score, but there's games where he's going to need more support, and we're going to have more balance so that we're not so predictable throwing the ball to Kyle. Without a question, we got a good core. We have a lot of experience. Tommy is so valuable to us, and he'll make that big a difference for us to come back and run the show. And I think as a result of him being down last year, I think Isaac Appleby got some great minutes in that position and is going to turn out to be a very fine player in this league for 3 more years. We're going to continue to rely on Brian Heath. Tommy's going to come back in and give us what he has in forms of leadership that will go a long way. And then with Dawson Bilski and Trent Bell having good game experience, we got in Ryan Schuler. We have a lot of players that have great game experience and know what to expect and know what it takes to be successful in this league. So we're looking forward to that, and coupled with our freshman players that we think can come in and actually log minutes. We won't ask them to do too much at first, but we'll put more on their plates as we see that they can handle it. And I'm really excited about this season. Yeah, we got large in numbers, and I like every one of them. There's going to be a waiting period for some of them, which is normal. But I think we got a couple of guys that can step up and play for us right away. Again, I don't want to put pressure on them to a sense where they have to feel pressure, and then they'll get off to a bad start. But I think through the process of practicing and through the process of counseling and teaching them the progression of how it should go, those guys are going to make major contributions this year. You almost have to shake your head with how good it is year in and year out, and I say that because I have a lot of respect for what the programs have. Ferris State's our national champion, and the job that the coaches have done, the commitment level of the players it's unbelievable how athletic and how difficult it is to win on a regular basis in this league. And we always say we pound each other up, and it's tough for us to get a lot of teams into the national tournament, but that's the truth, and that's what you have to prepare your team for. Just the everyday rigors of how difficult it is to be successful. You finish in the top half and get in this conference tournament, that's sometimes equally as tough as getting in the national tournament and playing, and that's a tribute to the coaching staff and the players of our league. I like our returners, like I said, and I think that the keys are going to be build on what's been established. And I know I said that last year, and I probably didn't do a good enough job pounding it into them. We got to get better defensively. We have to have more balance on offense. And unfortunately for our sake at this point, we have a very key returner at this point in Kyle Monroe that's going to be questionable as far as Kyle's battling a health issue right now that's very serious, and we're concerned about him getting healthy first before we play basketball. And of course, whether Kyle plays or not is going to be a key to how successful we're going to be. But again, it's going to give other kids an opportunity, other people a chance to grow. And honestly, we don't know what's going to happen with Kyle at this point, but we want his health to be number one right now. Other keys will be, certainly how our leadership progresses, Tommy getting back, Brian Heath stepping up, all our returners with the experience of how well they can handle and lead the young guys.